That was sad news, folks. I heard it late yesterday. It was too late to record a message. I was busy again yesterday. Barry John died over the weekend. 79, I think he was. Yeah, it's funny. Barry John is one of those names from rugby union I've always known and always remembered. Yet I barely remember seeing him play. I think I've seen him more in highlights clips than seeing him play. I think he retired at just about the time I started to watch rugby union on Grandstand when they had the home internationals. But I know he's revered in all quarters. I mean, I've seen over the weekend, I said to wife last night, I said, I'm sure they called him the King. I'm sure that was his nickname, and lo and behold, it was. I think he was christened that on one of the Lions tours by the New Zealanders, I believe, when he shone, and I think almost won the series single-handedly for the Lions over there in New Zealand at a time when they wasn't often winning these Lions tours, I don't think. But I know he was thought of as being brilliant. Over the years, since rugby union's been going, the Welsh have had some absolutely fantastic, I don't think they call them half-backs like they do in rugby league. You know what I mean anyway, the people behind the scrum and whatever else. They've had loads of them. We had Jonathan Davis, old Jiffy. He came into rugby league for like Widnes and Warrington. I obviously love watching him at the wire. But we've had loads over the years. The Welsh have had some absolute crackers. Some in the end who've come to rugby league, but they've had some crackers. But he was always held up head and shoulders above them all. I think they even put him over Gareth Edwards and Phil Bennett. So that says a lot about him. I've seen some old pictures. I thought, I'm sure he played with John Bevan. I mean, I love John Bevan because he came to Warrington as well and appeared for the wire down here and was also one of my teachers. A lovely, lovely fella. A really modest, nice man. Great rugby league player. Great rugby union player, but great rugby league player. Brute strength. Scored some fantastic tries for the wire. Really, really did. Wonderful player. As I say, strength was unbelievable, but very, very modest. I know he's always raved about Barry John, as they all did. And I said, I'm sure he played with Bevan, and lo and behold, as I say, they said it twice, that lo and behold, it's not a phrase I normally say. But anyway, I seen in a couple of highlights they had on the news last night, it showed him there with Bevan outside him. He never got the ball, John, because Barry went and scored it himself. He had brilliant pace for what was only half-back or whatever they call him in rugby. As I say, I can't think. But no, brilliant player. And that's probably why I didn't see him. I always knew he retired early. I couldn't remember what the age was, but he retired at 27. He just found the fame all too much. He was loved so much, especially in Wales there. Everybody wanted a piece of him, and it wasn't for him. He just walked away at a very young age, which is almost unheard of, I would suggest. I don't know if I've heard of anybody else retiring in their early 20s because of fame. I can't think of it. But anyway, he did. But they've never forgotten him. The Welsh, they've never forgotten him. Definitely, probably one of, if not the, favourite son. Anyway, rest in peace, Barry John, the King, 79, so it wasn't a bad innings. You know, we should have gone longer, but you'll be up there now having a drink. Did you drink or was you teetotal? If you're not, you'll be having a drink with Unuwu, your full-back. He went not so long ago. We did him old JPR. He was a special player, he was. So there's a couple of you up there now. And I think Phil Bennett's already up there. He came a bit after you, but there's others up there. So you won't be on your own, Barry. You won't be on your own. All crackerjack players, one and all.